Hi, I'm Destiny from Fate of Destiny. I'm here at SHOT Show 2013 in the Ruger booth, but I'd like to introduce you to Charlie from the biggest channel, as far as I understand, for hunting and outdoors in Europe. Hi Charlie, thanks for talking with me.
Hi Destiny, thank you very much.
So, in our latest political climate in the United States, things have become it's become a hot button issue discussing firearms and people's right to own them. Especially rifles right now are really under some scrutiny. But from the UK, you come from a very different perspective. And recently, in 1997, you had a complete handgun ban. And I'd like to get your perspective. What are things like in the UK, and how do you look at this issue in America, coming from your perspective?
Well, I have to say I know exactly what you guys have just been through, because in 1997 I was working for a hunting magazine. We had a tragic, awful, appalling shooting at a school in Dunblane in Scotland. We all just felt sick, and there was, for our sport, nothing we could do either. The politicians took away handguns at that point, and after that point, handgun crime went up 40% over the next few years. It's since come down, but the message is a ban on handguns does not mean an end to handgun crime.
So, in comparison for the United States, do you feel that a ban on these assault rifles, whatever assault rifle is it defined as by the
It's a sort of knobbly black gun, isn't it, really? Yeah.
You know, depending on the politician, it differs. But, so do you feel that would be an effective measure to help us handle, some of these horrible crimes that we've experienced in the last couple of years?
Well, I don't like praising politicians, but our Prime Minister, David Cameron, because we had a recent mass shooting, a lot of people were shot, he said, you cannot legislate against a madman. There's nothing you can do. And we feel terrible, we want to protect our children, but there is nothing we can do.
I think that has some application in our current political climate. But it's really interesting to hear your viewpoint coming from the UK, looking, having that outside perspective. So thank you for your feedback.
Well, we see, the NRA in the United States is this great big, it's always called, the biggest pro-gun group in the world, and we imagine has millions and millions of dollars behind it and all that kind of thing. And that's very unlike the situation we have in the UK. We have an NRA that has about 12p in a bicycle. So nothing we can do about that. But I think you probably have a problem of perception there as far as the rest of the world is concerned. It looks like you're being kind of bulldozed into keeping guns against the will of the people. I don't think that's the case. I think if you can get away without a ban, that's the sensible thing.
I got to say, because I'm involved in the shooting sports and because I own firearms, I'd like to be able to have the right to keep them, but it's different to think about how it looks like, from the outside in, because I already have that perspective. I get to own firearms, and I have some liberally minded friends who don't understand that, and I imagine it's not being in the country, you don't get to see the day-to-day people here, like at SHOT Show, who are very enthusiastic about firearms. So thank you for your perspective.
Well, you're the most liberal-minded gun owner I've found at the SHOT Show so far. It's been very kind of you to have me. Thank you.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you, Charlie. And good luck with your channel.